On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, we get a look inside the Bloomington Comedy Attic.
And we celebrate the return of popular Starbucks holiday drinks. What's Up Weekly starts now.
Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Cali Lichter.
So only a few more weeks until Thanksgiving break and then the rest of the semester. Some might say that the stress levels on campus are pretty high. The LGBTQ+ Culture Center and the Office of International Students hosted a de-stress social to help students manage mental health. The LGBTQ+ Culture Center hosted the event last week. The theme of the night was relaxation, and what better way to relax than meditation and coloring? The event gave out face masks and many delicious snacks. Graduate assistant Maureen Woods told us why this event is so important.
Have kind of an outlet to get some of that stress and talk about self-care and make sure that everyone is taking care of themselves and feels good and is able to do everything they need to do, especially with all of the added stress of like the pandemic. And
if you couldn't make it to the event, don't stress too much. The center plans to host another de-stress social in December.
As the weather continues to change here in Bloomington, many people are looking for fun activities inside. What's Up Weekly reporter Austin Rubin went to the Comedy Attic, Bloomington's sole comedy club, to check out the scene.
The Comedy Attic, Bloomington's renowned venue for comedy, has brought in the likes of John Mulaney, Tiffany Haddish, Mark Maron, and so many other acclaimed comedians. Located on the corner of 4th and Walnut, Bloomington's first and only comedy club offers shows every Thursday through Saturday, all delivered in an intimate and unique setting.
It's a wonderful resource that we have here in Bloomington that not a lot of people know about. It's kind of like this hidden gem that's actually a favorite among national comedians.
And for IU students, well, there's not only an opportunity to watch comedy, but to perform comedy as well. Every Thursday night is open mic night at the Comedy Attic. Here, anyone can sign up to perform up to 5 minutes of original material. This event features professional comedians, local residents, and of course, IU students, many of which enjoy the opportunity to perform.
I like the highs and lows of it, like Riverdale. There's like the epic highs and lows, because there's some people that really kill and you're very interested in seeing what they have to say, and then there's people that do the exact opposite, and in my opinion they're even more interesting because you gotta feel it with them and the energy goes like milk. I love it.
The next big name comics slated to perform at the Comedy Attic are Ashley Gavin, Sam J, and Maria Bamford. More information about the venue and future shows can be found at comedyattic.com. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Austin Rubin.
It sounds like they have a good lineup in store, and you can purchase tickets online.
One of the things I love most in Bloomington is all the different types of food you can get. And this past week, residents celebrated the second annual Restaurant Week. During the event, local businesses offered customers discounts on some of their most popular menu items. Among the participating restaurants included Lenny's, La Una Cantina, and Uptown Cafe. Customers are now sharing what they believe sets Bloomington restaurant scene apart from the rest.
I like how some of the restaurants are in just houses. Like, you wouldn't expect it to be a good restaurant, but when you go inside, it's cozy, it feels like home, and they have amazing food.
Restaurant Week ended November 7th, but if you want to check out any of the town's tasty eats, you can visit their Instagram and Facebook at Bloomington Restaurant Week for details. Now that my mind is on all this yummy food and drinks, it's time to talk about, I think, the most wonderful time of the year, and that is Starbucks holiday drinks. So we actually did a little taste test before this, and we're going to break down this year's holiday lineup.
Yeah, and for these drinks, Anna tried the caffeinated versions and I tried the cream versions. So the first drink we tried is the new chestnut praline cream and the latte version. The steamed milk version is made with caramelized chestnuts and spices. And of course, you can't forget the whipped cream and praline crumbs. Yum, this is definitely one of my new holiday staples.
Oh yeah, and if you love a good sweet treat and need that caffeine kick, this latte is definitely, I would say, the drink for you. And the second drink we tried was the classic peppermint mocha and, of course, peppermint hot chocolate. And this tastes straight up like a candy cane. So if you like the peppermint taste, I would say like this is the drink for you. But if you don't like the minty taste as much, I would probably say like steer away from it a little bit.
Yeah, but if you do love a good peppermint twist like me, you cannot go wrong with either version of this classic
definitely.
holiday favorite. And up next, we tried the caramel brulee cream and latte. And Anna, what did you think of this drink?
So I'm not a huge fan of the actual creme brulee dessert, so I was kind of skeptical about it. But I was actually like pleasantly surprised. It wasn't just like they threw the creme brulee dessert in and put some milk in it. There was a bunch of different toppings and whipped cream where it didn't taste so much like the dessert, but just kind of a little taste, but still kind of that coffee flavor.
Yeah, you know, I thought the same exact thing with this drink. But then we have the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte and cream version. And like, hear me out. I know that this drink is a fall staple, but I can't really drink it until after Halloween. But this signature drink combines notes of pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove, topped with whipped cream and real pumpkin pie spices, which I didn't know. And this is definitely my fall regular order.
See, I think the last drink we're going to talk about is my favorite, and that is the toasted white chocolate mocha and the hot chocolate. Now, some people may say this tastes literally like Christmas in a cup, but to me, it's everything and more. I mean, I can't go wrong with it every time I get it. And the white chocolate mocha sauce, the whipped cream, the red and white sugar sparkles, it all just creates this magical Christmas drink that makes me just want to sit on my couch and binge some Hallmark Christmas movies and stay there for the rest of the holiday season.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Talking about all these new Starbucks drinks or holiday drinks just makes me want to buy them all and go home and binge all these movies.
I know, I'm so hungry now, but the show must go on.
Yeah. We'll tell you about these week's trending topics when we return after the break.
Welcome back to What's Up Weekly. A Dallas music festival turned deadly when the crowd pushed to the front of the stage, trampling and killing some of the concert goers.
Rapper Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival in Houston Saturday left 8 people dead. Around 50,000 people came out for the show, but chaos and tragedy quickly struck. A concert goer says there was a countdown at the beginning and people began pushing towards the stage, leaving people locked in. Many people started passing out and collapsing, but it was too tight to get out. Hundreds of people were taken to an emergency tent set up next to the festival. Videos surfacing the internet right now show people desperate for help and calling on Travis and others on stage to stop the show. In some of these videos, you can see bodies on the ground and golf carts trying to get those injured to safety, but people are blocking the vehicle and even jumping on top.
The Houston mayor says there is an investigation being conducted to determine how the event got so violent. Travis also released a statement following the tragedy saying, quote, "I'm absolutely devastated by what took place last night. Houston PD has my total support as they continue to look into this tragic loss of life."
Joel Goldberg has found his new obsession in Cardi B. Penn Badgley, who plays the main character in Netflix's hit series You, has struck a friendship with the rapper.
After striking up a friendship over the show, Cardi and Badgley are now certified BFFs. They're even each other's profile pictures on Twitter. This past weekend, Cardi even received a package from Badgley's character in You, Joe Goldberg. The gift included a hat like the one Joe wears in the show, along with a note in his signature narration. When Cardi tweeted about the mysterious package, she was freaked out about how Joe found her new address. Joe simply tweeted back, "Lucky guess."
Anna, I think that would be so cute if we did matching profile pictures too.
Right? And another celebrity got a wicked surprise that has social media buzzing.
Ariana Grande, along with Cynthia Erivo, will be starring in the new movie adaptation of the hit musical Wicked. The two stars made it Insta official on Thursday, receiving an overflow of support. The musical is a spin-off of The Wizard of Oz and takes on a different angle, how Elphaba turned into the Wicked Witch of the West. Grande is set to play the Good Witch Glinda, while Irvio will play Elphaba. The director of In the Heights, John Chu, will be directing the film.
No release date has been set, and I'll be interested to see if it receives as much praise as the broadcast version of Wicked has, which received $14.8 million just last year.
Marvel's newest film, Eternals, debuted this weekend to an incredibly mixed reviews, along with being hailed the worst Marvel movie of all time.
The film received a Rotten Tomatoes score of 48%, which is the lowest score for a Marvel movie in the 13-year history of the MCU. Not that the score means anything, but it also received a B rating from audiences. The film is definitely different than the fast-paced action MCU films we've seen these past 13 years, which fans says plays into those scores. But not all the feedback is negative. Viewers are praising director Chloe Zhao for being the first woman and woman of color to direct a film in the MCU. The film has the fourth highest debut for a film during the pandemic at $71 million at the box office.
I think I'll wait to watch this one on Disney+.
And that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for more local and entertainment news.
Be sure to follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at IUSTV News.
For What's Up Weekly, I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Cali Lichter. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.